What if I told you life is a beautiful moment? Filled with all...
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I'm back with another video.
Yeah. After hours of Il Molino, a Soto just talking women and vino. The contract like 91 Dan Marino. I swear this guy Michael Rapino's boosting my ego. Overly focused is far from the time to rest now. Debates growing about who they think is the best now.
Today we're going to be doing a sleek, clean girl, glowy makeup look. And I don't know why, but this lighting is really doing me dirty. Like, I just don't get what's going on. That is my hairstyle. First thing we're doing is putting on some Vaseline. We don't want to look dry. Clean girl needs to look smooth, glowy. Like, first thing we're going to do, we're going to use this Garnier Organic Purifying Toner. We're just going to sprinkle it on our hands and just literally just... I just realised I literally did have moisturiser on today already, but it doesn't matter. Toner's toner. Then we're just going to literally spray our face with the vitamin E hydrating mist. I've literally just done my lashes. You shouldn't really be getting them wet straight away, but you know, it will do. We're just gonna let that sit on our face, and then that's when we're gonna start the moisturising. I did start doing my brows this morning, and then I was like, obviously I'm filming, like I haven't even concealed them, put brow gel in. I literally just did like 2 strokes on the end. But now we're gonna go in with our Garnier Organic Rosy Glow Youth Cream. And I have been using Garnier a lot recently because it's been really helping my skin. So we're just gonna continue going as we usually would. Just gonna, yeah. As you can see, I have like imperfections on my skin, but as you can see, it is quite glowy already. We're gonna use a certain primer underneath our eyes first. This is the Clarins SOS Radiant Primer. We're just literally gonna just dab the under eyes, but also everywhere. Then we're gonna go in with the Bondi Sands Face SPF, and Bondi Sands SPF is the best thing. I know I'm not going out, but I'm showing you truthfully what I would do for my makeup routine, and I would always use the Bondi Sands sunscreen. And this really does make you glowy. Like, this isn't even the hydro one, like that stops you from being as glowy. This is the glowy one, and I love this because it's so good under your makeup. It's so good if you want to look like a summer glow sort of, if you're going for that type of look. So as you can see, look how glowy my hands already are. I just literally rub in the primer all in with the sunscreen. Then this is the Lasting Finish makeup primer, and this is by Rimmel London. I would use that if I'm going for like a matte look, but when I put that on with a glowy look, it kind of just mattifies it, and that's not what we're trying to do. Yeah, once we look literally greasy, like a grease ball. My brother's shouting downstairs, I don't know why. But yeah, once we look like a grease ball, that's how you know the makeup's gonna like make up. Then we go in with our Flawless filter. This isn't the e.l.f. one, this is the Revolution Conceal and Define, but we're not using it all over our face. We're just using it in the places we want to kind of cover up. But before we do that, we're just going to do our brows, and our brows are practically done, but all I would do is literally just go where the ending bits are. Like, I don't like to do it near to the front because I really like it to look natural. Like, I feel like with a clean girl look, you want to look as natural as possible. So then we're just going to get our Techniques brow gel, and we're just going to literally just put it in our hair, and it just kind of makes, I just like the consistency of it. Like, it doesn't even do much, but I like how it like has already brushed my brows up. Inner corner and outer with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This always works for me, just like that. And then we're also going to put it over our lip because I get dark spots there, and then just on any dark spots that I have, literally just covering them up like I have a feel on my forehead. So I'm just going to cover them up, and it looks a mess right now, but it all ends up looking better, guys, by the way, don't worry about that. Then we're going to go in with our Revolution Conceal and Define, and we're just going to get like a little bit, we don't need all of that, and we're just going to put it in the middle of like where we put the concealer, and practically everywhere we put the concealer to give it a bit more coverage, just like that. And it looks a mess right now. Then we get our concealing brush, and we're literally just going to start from the out and inwards and look up when blending, because it goes in your creases. You don't want to set your concealer without actually blending out your creases. And we just literally drag like that bit there so it looks seamless. Like, you just literally want it to look like skin, so you want to blend out every single like crease you have. Like, look, can you see any dark mark there? No. And I have to blend it onto my like the side of my nose, or it looks really weird for me. So I just literally, and then you're just gonna do here. So we're just gonna do our forehead, and I just kind of drag that over my brows as if it's like kind of a concealer, and then I get like the excess and just put it on my eyelids. So as you can see, practically everything is blended out. Guys, if there's something not blended out, please don't judge. I'm not doing this in a mirror, I'm doing this straight up in the camera. I cannot see what I'm doing properly, so please don't start being like, what on earth, like. Okay, then we're gonna go in with our Made by Mitchell blush. By the way, this is Burnt Buns. I can only use it when I'm doing a glowy look because this is very drying. So I mixed this with another blush, Amazon Rare Beauty dupe. So I'm literally just gonna grab my Made by Mitchell blush, and I like to apply it like up here, because I feel like when you apply it too far down, it kind of drags like your face downwards. So I apply it like just up here, and I use this one just to kind of colour correct it, because that one, like the Made by Mitchell one, is a bit too light. It's very neon-y, but this one's more like darker, bronzy type of look. I then get my blush brush, and I just literally start to blend my cheekbones, like here. Like, I do it quite fast because it dries really fast sometimes. With a glowy look, you don't want it to look ashy type of look. You want it to look all blended in right. So I just do the same on here, then on the forehead. I move it onto the forehead because I feel like when I don't do that, it just looks, I like, for a glowy naturalish look, I like it all to look mixed together, not just all in different separate places. I feel like that's more for a full face type of look. Like for a full face, it all has its allocated spots. And then I put the like remaining on my eyelids, just like that. Then we're gonna get our pressed powder first, and we're just using this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 250. And I have many different powder puffs. By the way, guys, oh my gosh, a little quick story. This is a velvet brown powder puff from Shein, and the colour of it is brown. And someone asked me, they were like, doesn't that need to be washed? And I bought it literally the day before. Like, I promise you guys, that is the colour. Like, I like to get colours kind of close to my skin tone, because I don't like getting really light colours because it looks dirty fast because of my like colour of makeup. So that's not dirty. I literally got that like 2 days ago, and it is actually just the colour, it's brown. Just gonna literally just get a little bit, and we're just gonna swash it like onto our hand a bit, and then we're just gonna literally just like that. And as you can see, it's already smoothed it so fast, like it's so effective. And we're just gonna get a little bit again, and I just like to rub it in, and that's what you get. Then you just put a bit on your hand and just I start off with my nose, then like that. Already, like, it still looks glowy, but under my eyes look flawless. Then we're just gonna perfect anywhere that needs to be perfected. Had a few spots there, like there. And then we're gonna put it on our forehead where we had some spots too. And we're just gonna make sure it's not too much, because when we do the forehead, you don't want it to look too much. I like to put it on my brows a bit, because you don't want your brows to be like reflecting off of light, or it looks really weird. Then I go in with a powder that is literally very close to my shade, and this is just the Revolution powder, and I like to use this when I'm doing like a glowy, natural sort of looking, like clean girl look, because you obviously don't want like a banana really light powder when it doesn't match your skin tone, especially if you're doing like a clean girl look. Fair enough if you're doing like a full face, then yeah, but if you're not, then I feel like it'll just ruin it, and it just won't give clean girl. So I just put a little bit in there, just like that, and then we just put that there, because you always want to dab it on your hand, because if not, it will like be very cakey looking. Then we're just gonna go again on the side and out, like everywhere we put the pressed powder. Then once you've done that, it's already kind of gone on to like my normal skin tone, because this side looks more yellowish, and pressed powder just isn't enough. Like pressed and loose powder is perfect, especially if you have oily skin already. As you can see, look at my under eyes, literally looks flawless, like flawless. And then we're just gonna do our forehead with the remaining on that, and just like dab our eyebrows. Like I said, you really don't want your eyebrows to look very like shiny. Like mine already do, but that's because of the moisturizer underneath, but it's not that bad. But then we're gonna put some on our eyelid, because my eyelid sometimes creases because of like excess product on there, so you just want to make sure you're dabbing it, so a little bit at least, so it doesn't look sweaty and creasy. There always goes patchy, so I'm gonna just leave that there to kind of like sit for a bit, and then I'll rub it off. Then we're gonna go in with blush first. Yeah, we're gonna go in with blush, then we're gonna do our highlighter. I'm using this XX Revolution blush, and I got this literally only a few days ago, and that's what it looks like. I love how it has a mirror, and it's like an orangey shade because of my skin tone. I feel like if you're doing this, you don't want to go for a really light pink or a really red, like red blush. Like you want it to kind of adjust to your skin tone, so I go in with that orange one and this like burnt pepper pink shade, and this is the MAC blush, by the way. I'm just going to put it in the same place as I put the cream blush. Orange blush. I was meant to do this one first. I don't know how I forgot, but look, can you see that glow on my face? Like that pinky red fiery looking glow. Then you're going to put some on your eyelid, because when you put on your eyelid it looks way more natural. Like, can you see how that looks? This is giving glowy clean girl. It has like a glow of its own already. Like, do you see that? I love that already. Then you're gonna go in with this is like an eyeshadow highlighter palette, but this is also really good, but I'm gonna use that later on for like more detail. But now you want, for highlighter, you don't want a dry highlighter. This is dry, but I know how to make it like, I have a little hack, and that hack is by putting Vaseline on my hand and making a glowy highlighter. And this way, instead of buying a glowy highlighter, this saves you way more like effort. Well, not time, but like it saves you money, and it saves you wasting an actual glowy highlighter, because these last like really long. I've had this for ages. All you've got to do is just get like enough on your finger, like that will do, and just literally on that bit where you've just put Vaseline, you just want to rub it all in. And look how close that highlighter is to my shade. Like, it's literally a brown. I realized yellowy highlighters just don't look good on me, so I now do like very brown highlighters. Like, for a clean girl look, you want everything to look your shade, look like it's meant for you. So that's already gone from like just a highlighter to glowy. Then you want to put it on your cheekbones, where like, as you can see, I've got no highlighter on already, but the light reflects on my nose bridge and here and like this eyebrow bit. So I'm just going to put it where light would reflect usually, just like that. And look at how natural that is. It just looks so glowy already. And then we're going to do that on the same, we're going to do the same on the other side. Glowy. Be very careful with your placement, because I've put it a bit too close there, but it doesn't really matter. Then you just want to put a bit more under your brow. Like, do you see that glow? Then we're going to put a bit on our nose. There is such a glow, like there is an immaculate glow. Like, I love it so much. Then you're gonna do, I'm gonna just do my lip combo, because you don't want dry lips, remember that. I've even got like a sparkly lip gloss. For a clean girl look, I just like to do a cute little pink and like just a little bit darker than my actual lip. And then I just put on some lip gloss. I don't like doing a whole lip combo if it's just a clean girl look. Do you see that? Like, glitter. And already, look how clean and like glowy that look is. We have the clean girl look. Like, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just tried to like, I was just as honest as I am. This is what I would like do for a glowy clean girl look, so like it doesn't look matte, because not always you just want to do like a matte makeup-y makeup look. Like, you just want to look kind of natural and glowy. Like, this is giving clean, sleek. And then for the girls that love doing their slick back hairstyles, this makeup look would like literally eat so bad. This would look so good with that. So yeah, that's just my glowy makeup, sleek girl, clean girl makeup look of 2024. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope this was helpful. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for 2.2k subscribers. I'm in shock. Like, I'm not in shock because like I knew I would get there, but I didn't know that I would get there, if you get what I mean. Like, back then I never thought I would be here, but when you think about it, it's just like mad. Like, it is crazy. But thank you so much. I love you all so much. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.